morning, Miramar, and welcome to the show. I'm Tamara G, your host. Don't forget, check me out and this show every week. You can check out everything that's happening in the city of Miramar. We are everywhere on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at City of Miramar. And with me, one of the reasons why we are everywhere, and it's right here in Miramar, is Commissioner Alexandra P. Davis. She has a big event coming up, the Black British Heritage Celebration. And let me tell you, you're talking about celebration of the arts and a big party going on. How are you doing, Commissioner Davis?
I'm very well. Thank you, Tamara G.
Oh my goodness. This has been such a successful initiative and people look forward to it every year. Tell us about this year, the 2022 Black British Heritage Celebration.
Right. So we started celebrating Black British Heritage back in, I believe it was 2019 or so. And so far, we've honored several awardees, notable ones as well, to include Maxie Priest and Allison Hines. And this year, it's going to be great because we're celebrating not only a singer, but also two, in terms of the special celebrity guests, also someone who does what we call dance hall DJing. Yeah. So Rory Stonelove from Stonelove Movement, which is, again, it's more of a dance hall sound system culture. And also recently added is Lovers Rock Crooner, which for those who are Black British or just British in general, they know there is a culture, a music that came out of reggae between reggae and slow music, R&B type of thing, is called Lovers Rock. And his name is Barry Biggs, who happens to live in Miramar as well. But in addition to that, we have other local folks who are going to be awarded, and also a national figure, Jackie Wright from Microsoft. She's the digital VP in charge of Microsoft in the US. So it's some exciting times. Of course, I know you've been there. You're going to be on our red carpet interviewing folks. We'll have music. We'll have the English fare, which we love our fish and chips. We'll have our scones and apple pie, those types of things. So if you've never tasted that, you haven't gone to London. I mean, especially now, we know what's happening in Great Britain with the death of the Queen. We're going to have a little bit of home right here in Miramar. And we'll have, of course, we'll have music and entertainment, a comedian, and so on and so forth. So it's always a good time.
Let me tell you, I enjoy it every year. And as someone who's not British, so, I didn't know if I would, but I really do enjoy it. And a lot of people do. We have people that come from all over South Florida. I mean, it's not, even though it's in Miramar, we know it's right here in Miramar. You have people that are coming from all over South Florida to come to this event.
Absolutely. Again, and it's under the auspices of our Consul General, British Consul General. In fact, now we have a new Consul General. His name is Rufus Drabble.
And they come every year.
They do. They support because, again, it's a celebration. It wasn't too long that we didn't celebrate, even in England, the heritage of the Black Britons and their contributions to England. So I think this is a fitting event. And many of us who are here in positions, whether we're in corporate America, politics, local engagement in our community, we have our roots, a lot of it in the Caribbean, but some of us are British as well. And so it's good to see that connection and, explain a little bit about our culture to those who are not from there and who have never visited Great Britain. So I think it's a great event.
And for people who don't know, it's happening October 29th. So it's on a Saturday night. And you get a chance to dress up as well. So it's a great event for people. Now, here's the best part. How much does all of this cost?
It is absolutely free. Everybody should be signing up, coming out for their meal, a little entertainment in the city. You don't have to go too far from home. And to sign up, they just have to go to, what's here? It says BB, I guess for Black British, bbheritage22.eventbrite.com. So BB Heritage 22 22.eventbrite.com.
Right. And it's always a great event, truly, for those who haven't been. Come out, experience something new. It's at the Miramar Cultural Center. If you haven't been to Miramar, shame on you. But if you haven't been, come on out. And it's going to start with the happy hour or the cocktail hour in the Botanical Garden, right?
Absolutely. We have a red carpet of which you will be our interviewee and host. And that will start on the cocktail hours from 6 to 7 on the red carpet in the gardens. And then we move into the dinner and awards and entertainment at 7 until around midnight or so.
And again, such a great thing about the City of Miramar, it is that it is very inclusive and multicultural. I mean, although it's called the Black British Awards, there are people from all races, all colors that come.
Yes, absolutely. Again, because, it's about learning about each other's culture, where they're from. And we do a good job, I think, at that in the City of Miramar. We try to include all different cultures, especially the ones that are so prevalent in our community. And we are inclusive, so everybody can come and enjoy. And it's free to the public.
Oh my goodness. Free is for me, for me and my friends. So Saturday, October 29th, 6 p.m. until midnight. It is cocktail attire, so we would love for people to dress up. I'm going to be there on the red carpet during the interviews, looking forward to, and not just, I love the fact that even though you're honoring people in the arts, you really do open it up to people that are doing things in the community as well.
Yes, absolutely. We do. We have a community engagement award and things of that nature. We have corporate awards, citizenship awards, things like that. So yeah, it's for everybody.
All right, looking forward to my fish and chips on October 29th.
With vinegar on top.
I will be there. I will be there before time for that. So, again, let them know how they can register. And the only reason why you want them to register is just kind of to do a count, but it is a free event.
Absolutely. So to register, it's BB, short for Black British, bbheritage22.eventbrite.com. Once again, bbheritage22.eventbrite.com. And there's a phone number for those who do need to inquire. It's 954-602-3156.
All right, sounds good. Mark it on your calendars. Saturday, October 29th, 6 p.m. until midnight, cocktail attire. It's going to be very nice. Again, give them the list of the people that are going to be honored, Commissioner Davis, because every year you have a major entertainer that comes in, and this year is no different.
Absolutely. So we have Rory Stone Love, and he is a legendary selector for Stone Love, which is a sound system, and that's a whole different genre of reggae. And then we also have Barry Biggs, who is a well-known lovers rock artist that actually lives here now in Miramar. So people are going to be really looking forward to have him sing one of his songs, his hits from the lovers rock genre. And of course, we have our corporate citizen, who is a major player in Microsoft, the big, large company. She's a VP in charge of digital. And so we're looking forward to that, as well as local awardees.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so very much, Commissioner Davis. Again, if you would like to come, the event is free on Saturday, October 29th from 6 p.m. until midnight at the Miramar Cultural Center. However, they just would like to get a count to kind of know how many people are going. And if you would register, pre-register, please, at BB, as in Black British, BB, heritage22.eventbrite.com. Thank you so much, Commissioner Alexandra P. Davis. I will see you on Saturday, October 29th on the red carpet, looking splendid as ever, I am sure. And we're going to have a good time that night, and I'll be looking forward to my fish and chips.
Yay. Thank you so much, Sarah. Have a good one.
Well, good morning, Miramar, and welcome to the show. I'm your host, Tamara G. Don't forget, you can check us out on all of our social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at City of Miramar. And we all know that it's right here in Miramar. And right here with me is Mr. Jim Hutchins. He is the VP for Information Services at Nova Southeastern University. And he's going to be talking with us about a day for children. So welcome to the show, Jim.
Well, thank you, Tamara. I'm very excited to talk about Day for Children. It's been a while since we've actually had it. Of course, COVID took us off the map for 2 years. And prior to that, we ran into some hurricanes. So that's always a problem about doing it in the fall. But we're excited and we're ready to go.
And listen, this is a big event. You told me off mic that you've been doing it, what, since 2002?
Yeah, it was founded by our vice president for clinical operations at the time, Dr. Robert Aller, and him and his wife, Ronnie Aller, started it in 2002. Now, there's a couple of years they did it more than once. So this would be, the next one would be the 20th one.
Oh, wow. And so when we say a day for children, what does that entail, particularly on a campus as beautiful as Nova Southeastern University?
Well, thank you. We're very proud of our campus here. Well, I'm not sure if a lot of people know that Nova Southeastern, NSU, has 8 medical colleges. And it's always been important for us to not only service the needs of our academic community and teaching these new physicians and dentists and pharmacists, but also to make an impact on the community. Community service is one of our core values.
Mm-hmm. Wow. And so with this, because I'm hearing that there are, this is not just, 500 people showing up for an event. This is a pretty big deal.
Yeah, we certainly hope it is. In its heyday, there's been up to 10,000 people. I did a little, some forensics when I first took this over a couple of years ago. I'd say in the 20 years that we've done this, there's been about 100,000 people.
Wow, that is amazing. And so with that, when people bring their families, because it is family oriented, it's a day for children, so they want you to bring your children. What does that entail? What does it look like when people first step on the campus for a day for children?
Okay, so a day for children is definitely that. It's a day for children, but it's also a day for their caregivers and their parents. When they step on campus, it's going to be free parking. There's free entertainment, free activities, free games, free food, and free parking, which is important to get people on campus. What we'd like to do is we'd like people to come to our registration check-in desk and get their goodie bag, get their day planner, because there's going to be lots of things. A day for children is to educate the parents and caregivers about the free and low-cost healthcare that's available in our community, with the showcase being the NSU clinics, but also we're going to have government agencies. We're going to have 4 nonprofit healthcare options. And we want to make it very informative because especially in the last 3 years, health is really, at the forefront of most people's conscious. But we also want to make it fun for the children. So on that end, we have lots of games. We have lots of entertainers. You and Julie Guy are going to be our MCs, and we're very excited about that. That gives us a level of pizzazz that we didn't expect.
They'll say, Jim, y'all need to get out more, but okay.
but we're very happy, and we're going to have lots of performers that are in the demographic of the children that we're trying to reach, which would be 0 to 16. We want to have positive role models for these kids that do attend with their parents.
And so will they be able to also get medical services while they're there?
Yeah, there's going to be some screening and assessments, and when there'll be a waiver required because it is not healthcare. But what we've done in the past is vision and hearing assessments. Mm-hmm. So, but mostly it's going to be education, and it's going to be connecting the dots. If you're looking for a specific service, this is what's available to you in your community. The library got involved with this because we are information providers, and we are guideposts, and we want people to know this is what's available to you on this campus and in our community.
And if you are just tuning in, I'm speaking with Jim Hutchins. He is VP for Information Services at Nova Southeastern University. We're talking about a day for children that's happening on a Sunday, which is good because people can come right after church or whenever you decide to come that day. It's going to be going on. Tell us the times and how people can get more information, Jim.
Yes, it's going to be Sunday, October 2nd. No Dolphin game that day. They're playing Thursday. We're going to start at 10 a.m. and we're going to go to 3 p.m. And the footprint of the event is going to be at the Elvin Sherman Library. I'm on the 3rd floor right here. See the sun coming through here. And it's going to be all of the Sherman Library, all of the Carl DeSantis building, or actually the 1st floor of the Carl DeSantis building. It's going to be the lawn, and that that's we're going to have multiple venues. You and you and Julie will be at our stage
Okay.
on the lawn, and we'll have venues inside. And hopefully the weather. I don't want to jinx ourselves, but hopefully the weather cooperates. But we're going to have performers inside the library as well. We have a gallery, so we're hoping that there's a lot for people to do throughout the day. So if you miss one performance, you're going to see it somewhere else.
Okay. You know what? And it's so great that, again, this is all for the family and for people who maybe have not even been on a college campus before. What a great time to come and see the Nova Southeastern campus, because like we mentioned, it's beautiful, but you guys offer so many degrees there, and particularly in the medical field. I didn't know that you had 8 medical degrees going on there.
Oh yeah, we definitely do, and I believe we put out more positions. I think this is something Dr. Hanbury says than any other university in this region. So we're very excited about that, and we're going to have a lot of the people that are going to be serving as the tables where you're going to get the information. They're faculty and they're graduate students in our programs, and they're going to be future physicians, pharmacists, dentists. And we're very excited about that.
Even workers too, I'm sure, because you mentioned that, there's going to be plenty of information where families and parents can find out information for their child. Sometimes it really is that the parents just don't know where to turn for whatever it may be. It may be behavioral, it may be ADHD, it may be whatever is going on. They may not know where to go for help, and you guys have made it easy by putting them all in one place.
Yeah, and I do want to give that plug for the Sherman Library. I mean, that's what I'm doing. Again, I said that we got involved here. We'll actually give you a little backstory because I think it's important. Dr. Aller was the founder of this, but his wife, Ronnie Aller, was the president of our Friends Board, and she had asked me if I wanted to get involved. And I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, we definitely want to be information providers. So this has been important. And something, a plug for the Sherman Library. We are a joint use library. We are funded by both the county and the university, and the result of a 40-year partnership between the university and Broward County. So anybody that lives, works, or attends classes in Broward County can get a library card here. So we're going to, this is just an opportunity to see what we have. We will be distributing 2,000 books as well, free books.
Wow. And libraries aren't what they used to be, right, Jim?
Well, I've been working in libraries for 30 years and I've always enjoyed them, but they are different. Like really what we want our library to be. Well, the mission of the MSU libraries is to be the premier research, cultural, and lifelong learning center for both the university and the community. So we have a gallery here. We have a wonderful exhibit in there right now. It's for Hispanic Heritage Month. And we always have lots of activity. It's not unique to walk into this library and see 3 generations on our first floor in the area where the children's library is. You could see for a story time, you could see a child, mom, and grandpa. And then you go up to the second floor and you may see some medical students sitting around, looking at maybe a 3D printout of teeth. You go up to the 4th floor and we may have some law students up there preparing for a mock trial. So I really, I came from Penn State and it was a big undergraduate library, but this is a lot different. So yes.
And the things that are in the library, a lot of people now go to the library, use computers or to use the quiet rooms. Because and Nova Southeastern has a beautiful library. I've been there before. It is absolutely beautiful and tranquil and in a place where you can study.
Correct. Yes. Well, we are one of the largest libraries in the Southeastern United States at 325,000 square feet. We have 33, we used to call them study rooms, but more people are just using them to collaborate. So we have collaboration rooms where we're not renting anything out. Like if you go to a Dunkin' Donuts, you just check it out and you borrow it. And you can do that up for 4 hours at a time. So we have lots of people take advantage of those.
Okay, sounds good. Well, for the folks who don't know where Nova Southeastern University is, it's in Davie. Give them the address and where they can find out, again, more information about October 2nd, a day for children, because it's obviously going to be a very great day.
Okay, again, it's the Alvin Sherman Library Research and Information Technology Center. We're on the main campus of Nova Southeastern University. Our address is 31. This is what you would put into Google. 3100 Ray Ferraro Jr. Boulevard, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 33314. Two other things I'd like to, before we get off here. We do have a website, and we would like you to pre-register. You don't need to, but if you pre-register, you'll be eligible for prizes, and we're going to be giving prizes throughout the day. So I could either type in the chat or just say it here.
Oh, you can say it. Go ahead.
Okay, so the address is lib.nova.edu/DFC for Day for Children. Something else that I want to give I kind of glossed over, but it's very important, is that we are going to have Feeding South Florida there, because food security has been an issue. And there's going to be free food from Feeding South Florida. Also, Hungry Howie's is our food vendor.
Amazing. So wait, so Jim, you're going to have a day of education, entertainment, books, free food, and giving out food to take home. So yeah, you're probably going to have more than a handful of people coming on October 2nd.
And we could not do this without we have 25 plus sponsors, and our title sponsor this year, it's Joe DiMaggio's Children's Hospital. And so we're very excited, because this doesn't happen on its own. So we want to thank all of our supporters. And if you go to our website, you will see that.
Okay, so a day for children, again, for parents or guardians to come out, get information on, you said you'll be doing some screenings. So tell us once again what those 2 screenings will be for the kids.
The screenings that we're going to have right now is vision and hearing, and we'll also be doing speech language. So those are, but the rest of the areas will be information provision. So
Okay,
there's going to be lots of information. And usually what people have used Day for Children is its connection. You come to the campus, you see what we have available here on the campus, you find, it could be NSU Health, or, that's our clinics, NSU Health, or it could be a government agency or a profit or nonprofit that you actually make a connection to and go there another day.
Wow. Sounds good. All right. Well, we are definitely going to encourage everyone to please come out on Sunday, October 2nd. Yours truly, Tamara G, will be co-hosting with that other girl in the morning, Julie Guy, starting at 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's going to be a great event. And I love the fact that it's free too, Jim, because again, for most fairs like this, you would probably have to pay for something this big.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's important. Again, I'm always going to give you the plug for the Sherman Library. It's important for us to offer services that are available to everybody, regardless of their socioeconomic, place. So it's very important. And as long as I'm doing this, we're going to have, this is going to be a free fair.
All right, sounds good. Put it on your calendars. Sunday, October 2nd, it is going to be a day for children at Nova Southeastern University. Parking is free, food is free, all the resources are free. So it will be a free day for you and your family. Bring out as many family members as you can. Well, you know what? And I was going to ask that, is there a particular age group, or is it just open to all children?
Okay, so it is open to the demographic that the Allers originally targeted was 0 to 16. The assessments we want, so all the children get assessments. That's only going to be available to the children, not adults. So no, there's no age group. We hope it's family friendly for everybody. There's going to be lots of fun and lots of education.
Right. But for children, most people think, okay, is it for, 6 to 10 years old, but it's under 18. Long as you are still a child, you can come and enjoy this with your family and friends.
Yeah, absolutely. Please come with your parents. We want you to make sure that you're supervised, but yes.
All right. It is going to be a great day, and free parking in the garage. I know exactly where that garage is. And of course, you will have guides there that will be showing the folks where to park and where to go. But again, mark it on your calendars. Sunday, beautiful day, Sunday, 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. at Nova Southeastern University. Thank you so much, Jim Hutchins, VP for Information Services at Nova Southeastern, working there in the library. The website to register, Jim would love it if you guys would register, is LIB, that's for library, lib.nova, Nova.edu /DFC. Day for Children, DFC. lib.nova.edu/DFC, as in Day for Children. So thank you very much, Jim.
Thank
Looking
you.
forward to seeing you on October 2nd. And we're going to be doing giveaways. We're going to have a great time. Everybody's going to come out with their family, and it's going to be very nice. So looking forward to it, and let's hope no hurricanes.
Yes. And hopefully the Dolphins win Thursday night. So everybody.
There you go. Everybody will be happy. There you go. Thank you so much, Jim. And thank you for watching Good Morning Miramar. Until next time, I'm Tamara G. See ya.
Thank you.